have a few quiet moments in a noisy place, so I'm going to have to make this brief, and we're going to have to elaborate on it later. TED Talks something somewhere. It is not as simple as I'm making it. I just make notes to make notes. Notes to write papers for books. Okay, now, men and women, but I'm going to use the male example. Men are going to suffer what is referred to as heartbreak. Now, you know I don't buy into this whole way of thinking because the heart pumps blood. It doesn't feel anything. That stuff is happening in your head. It's a head break, not a heartbreak. Okay? And you will experience this many times with this thing you call love, which you think is an emotion, which does not exist either. These are thoughts in your head. There are notes on emotions, and there are other notes on other things. Let's talk about not the heart or emotions. Let's talk about this thing referred to as heartbreak. What is the ultimate heartbreak that you will experience in your life? It won't be your girlfriend or your wife. The ultimate heartbreak will come from your daughter. The woman you love, the women you love most. Why? Because you have dreams, wishes, wants, perfect life, perfect everything. And they're going to break your rules. They're going to not adhere to your guidance. They're going to do things you absolutely forbid them to do. And the person that you love so much and would die for is going to turn out to be the biggest rage of your life, where you want to kill someone, the boy involved or whoever. Here is the good side. Because you do love these women more than any other. You will get over it, as they call it. I'm not with any of these terms. They're not clinical. They're not sound. But you will get over heartbreak. I don't believe I'm saying this stuff. Because you will learn to get over it. Each time you get mad at her for what she does, you're going to forgive her. That's a sign of acceptance. Now she does this. You didn't want her to do it. You forbid her to do it. She did it anyway. You got mad, threatened to cut her off, have nothing to do with her. That lasted as long as it lasts. And you forgave her. This is going to go on. You could just forgive her in the first place and let her live her own wants and wills instead of your wants and wills. But that's not as easy as I make it sound. So, know your greatest heartbreak is going to be your daughter. Before you kill yourself or someone else, know you will get over these slings and arrows time and time again until it comes a point where you're just like the rest of us. You have a daughter, maybe married to a man that you don't like or wish he was, doing something for a living you may not want her living in a place you rather not, and a whole bunch of things. But you accepted it. We accepted and let them go on with their life. Because we couldn't do anything about it. We threw our hands up, but we couldn't. Because when they come back for us help, we have to help them still. Even then, we call our advice help, just like physical help. And we treat it like physical help, which means if you reject our advice, we will refuse you physical help based on the grounds that I tried to help you and you refused it, so I'm not giving you any more help. They are not the same, and you are insane to compare your advice to physical, actual help. They're not going to die if they don't have your words or your thoughts. But without bread and necessities of life that they're asking you for physical help with, they will die and suffer. Your thoughts aren't real. They aren't a noun. Therefore, neither is your voice or words, at most, bad breath. Do not turn on your child because they didn't take your thoughts or advice and refuse them physical help, telling yourself some insane thing about they're the same. They come as a package. Some people delude themselves into thinking their advice is the best thing they have to give. If you don't want it, you don't want anything. I'm not going to give you anything. Not even my time or nothing. Cure yourself of this mental problem right now. Your advice that you perceive as help is only sound. Your thoughts put into sound. Real help is physical. Feeding, lifting, holding, bandaging, men assisting. You may think your words do that, but they don't. Telling them how to do something better isn't equal to helping them do it or taking their hand and showing them how to do it. This has been a message from the SPS, Self-Preservation Services, the ones, servants of all, worthy causes, and you know me. Sigh. S-Y. Save yourself. Because if everyone saves themselves, the whole world will be saved.